Well, get this, if you have a drug plan under Manulife insurance, a Loblaw-owned property like Shoppers Drug Mart is likely the only place you can go now to pick up your prescriptions. Earlier this month, the insurer in the supermarket chain brokered an exclusive deal where 260 medications in the specialty drug care program will now be carried out primarily through Shoppers and other Loblaw-owned pharmacies. Jason Gaidola joins us live tonight with the latest reaction to this new arrangement. Hey, Jason.
Hey there, Nicole. Some experts say that these type of exclusive deals are pretty common south of the border, and it's becoming a growing trend here in Canada the last few years, which is raising questions about competition, accessibility, and personalized care from a local pharmacist.
Loblaw-owned stores like Shoppers Drug Mart will be the only option for Manulife insurees needing drugs for ailments like Crohn's disease and cancer, as both chains brokered an exclusive arrangement earlier this month.
It's really concerning for two reasons. One, it's price. We've seen with HSBC, RBC, and Rogers Shaw that prices are going to go up for Canadians, number one. But two is access. It shouldn't be that you get access to life-altering medication solely on the grocery store you choose. This is going to be a big problem for Canadians. It's massively dominance, it's abusive dominance by a big oligopoly.
The deal is sparking much blowback from public officials and industry experts regarding concerns of competition and personalized care. Around 260 medications in Manulife's specialty drug care program will now be carried out primarily through Loblaw-owned pharmacies.
Yeah, these insurers are basically exploiting their buying power to get a deal on the markups that pharmacies charge on medicines that are not routinely dispensed. These are, to be clear, medicines that are used by maybe 1 or 2% of the population.
A known trend in the U.S., preferred pharmacy network arrangements, or PPNs, have grown over the last decade in Canada, according to experts.
I think the little guys, they don't really have the capacity to bid on these contracts because they haven't got a network, unless they're a part of a banner operation. They presumably have to find other revenue sources, like administering vaccinations, offering what are called meds checks, or relying on the dispensing of more conventional medicines.
In Ottawa today, Canada's industry minister took aim at Loblaw companies and Manulife.
They don't get the message, you know. We want more competition in this country. We want more options. We want more choices. So that's not going in the direction we want to see. And certainly, I hope with this question and this interview that they'll get the message.
There is no regulations that prohibit this type of deal to be struck. But that said, I think we lose a lot of the value we have as highly accessible healthcare providers with the footprint of almost 11,000 pharmacies in Canada when we start to see it being narrowed down to only a few.
The Ontario Pharmacists Association says a formal complaint is being filed with the Competition Bureau.
Yeah, the complaint is based on abusive dominance, and it looks at some of the business practices of how they go about negotiating, setting some limitations on how they set their pricing, also on the inability for them to pass on costs that are being introduced by the PBMs.
And we did reach out to the Competition Bureau asking if they had received the complaint from the associations and how long it will take to process that complaint. We're still waiting for a response there. We also reached out to Loblaw companies, and they directed us to Manulife for questions. And Manulife also responded to us today, only directing us to their website about with information about their drug plan.